And we're back with another cozy stream with the Blue Dog Owlin. In today's game, I'm making a monster. It says here, piece by piece, you pour your soul into the monster. This is your burden, and you bear it willingly. Your friends think that this is unhealthy. Try to build a monster while your friends bother you to take breaks. Play as a mage scientist and decide how to prioritize your time as you construct the monster. This short interactive narrative is part monster dress-up game, part friend dating simulator, and all how not to deal with loss advice column. Will you fall into despair or climb back out of the well? So yeah, it's a as you can see here, the devs are a two-person team based in Canada, and this prologue is about 10 to 15 minutes long. And they encourage playing at least once to explore some different options. But yeah, I like the presentation when I saw this one. It looks very watercolor painting style, which reminds me of my friend Ude-san's streams because she does a lot of watercolor paintings. Are you reading the package? Yes! Let's see if they have anything worth sharing here for content warnings and settings. I always love to show off accessibility settings when they have them. Alright, so you can change the volume here, and full screen's enabled. Go to the wish list. They have content warnings here for these different things here, like using distractions to run away from issues. Cool. Let's go ahead and try this out. Again, this game is, we're getting a sneak peek of it, courtesy of Zorky Studios. This will be available as a demo for you all to check out, I think in a few days, like maybe 4 or so days. So. Hi Nehemith, welcome in. Thank you again for the raid earlier. Did you get some good food? Got yourself a pizza! Excellente! I approve! Pizza pup approved. Alright, let's go start the game really quick. Oh, that's cool. You can customize your character, so the default name is Ophir, or Ophir, and maybe Sonnet. And you can change their pronouns here. Change pronoun every time. Huh. And you can see that your what you select here gets put in the preview here, so you can kind of understand what you can expect. That's neat. It looks like the default character is intended to be non-binary, so we'll keep that. The year leading up to it was much like any other. The moment loops in Ophir's mind, ceaseless and rough as river rapids. If they had known. Ophir is at the beach. They're guarding the spot Delaney cleaned while she grabs snacks. Don't move an inch, she said. Ophir considers the blowing sands lifted by the chilly breeze coming off the water, then looks up to the clear sky. They wish they'd brought a book. They shiver slightly. Summer wasn't supposed to be so cold. I guess we have a choice here. We can go after Delaney or wait. She says don't move an inch, so let's wait. Ophir lies back and closes their eyes. Why not let themselves be pampered for once? Could they have shared more time together? It's very beautiful art. And the music does seem very solemn, like forlorn. Ophir reclines against the park bench. Delaney left to use the bathroom, and Ophir's been conjuring small flames above their fingers to pass the time and keep the autumn chill at bay. The bench is hard and its seat awkwardly angled. Ophir shifts uncomfortably. They notice some movement in the corner of their eye and turn to see a sausage vendor. A sign proclaims the sale of homemade apple cider. We're supposed to wait, they said don't move. Ophir doesn't really like apple cider and can't remember Delaney's opinion on it. Getting up for something no one wants is an unnecessary hassle. After some time, Delaney returns. "Shall we?" she asks. Ophir leans back into the terrible bench. "I'm not sure. I was just figuring out the ideal position to not be incredibly uncomfortable on this demonic piece of wood." Apple cider! Do you all like apple cider? I don't actually drink a lot of apple-based drinks. I had to be in the mood, I think. Or, she asks, or you could help me exorcise the demon and we could trap and study them. You've got my attention. What do we need for an exorcism? Exorcism time, sort of. You do, since it was a family thing? Oh, neat. So like a little ritual you'd have? Like a special event you'd have it? The two begin an intense but leisurely walk and talk, speculating on demons, exorcisms, and summoning circles. Oh, for New Year's, how lovely! I feel like the last time I had apple cider was honestly mostly when I was a little pup. It's like one of those things where it's like, it feels like a fancy drink. I don't think we need to give up just because there aren't any recorded sightings of demons. Or any proof of their existence, Delaney laughs. All the more glory for us when we catch this one. Many plans are formed, but alas, nothing comes of them. The sun begins to set and goodbyes are made. We'll get them next time, Delaney promises. Could they have stopped it? It felt fancy, yeah. It's New Year's Eve and Ophir is at Bella's. They're chatting with Max about their new job. Corey comes by with champagne flutes. I don't know what Delaney is doing in the kitchen, but she said to disturb her at your peril. Max laughs and takes the proffered glass. We'll need to take a look then. Agree with Max and storm the kitchen. Leave Delaney to her devices. I don't know. Last time I pushed her, she made good on the threat. What happened? Max asks, wide-eyed. Ophir looks away sheepishly. I don't want to talk about it. Max turns to face the others. Abella? If Ophir doesn't want to talk about it, then you won't hear it from me. Corey? I'm so glad you asked. You see, Corey, Abella groans. Come on, it wasn't that bad. You don't really mind, do you, Ophir? You do mind, actually. Oh, a person. No, I do mind, Ophir says. Oh. My bad then, Corey frowns. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Ophir smiles. No harm done. Anyone to bet on what Delaney is up to in the kitchen? Max asks. The conversation flows to other places from there. Is everything inevitable? There are fresh tulips on the windowsill. Delaney brought them over. She said they were the first blooms of the year. She left a few minutes ago and Ophir is cleaning up the dishes from their shared lunch. They had argued. They had bickered. I never thought about it, but kind of feel like these are similar things. They had argued over the components of a new spell, and Delaney had said something very hurtful. The flowers and lunch were an apology. The room feels emptier now that she's gone. Call her. Finish your chores. Let's call her. Ophir picks up the phone and rings Delaney. She picks up after a few seconds, longer than usual. Sorry, I couldn't find my headphones. What's up? I was just thinking of you and wanted to chat a bit longer. She laughs. You're seeing me on Thursday. The two chat for the rest of her trip home. They discuss an album release, a controversial new toy line, and the merits of different flowers and strength-increasing potions. But Thursday never comes. Ophir won't see Delaney again. A month passes. There are many monsters in our stories. Some come from folklore and seek to tempt, harm, or devour. Others come from history. They have already tempted, harmed, and devoured. No. Monsters. And some monsters come from us. We shape them through our words and by our actions. We give them their truth, their name, and they rise for us to tempt and harm and devour. All monsters leave scars upon us, though the scars themselves vary. And these scars sometimes birth their own monsters. Monsters born of our skin, of our pain, of our isolation. No, Haru-san. Monsters. Monsters are cruel, but not always cruel-intentioned. This does not lessen the shadow they cast over the world. They cut us and leave us to bleed. Ophir's sonnet has a raw and angry scar. It itches and bleeds their soul. No matter how they howl, it will not cease its scratching. Then one day, Ophir has been shut in their room for a month. They have not eaten a proper meal in more than a week. They have only drunk water under extreme duress. Speaking of drinking water, I'm thirsty. Today, in Brazil, it's common to have sparkling cider at New Year. There's even a zero alcohol version. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I only ever had apple cider. Again, I always felt like it's a fancy drink. I don't drink it often, but when I was like a little pup, maybe they gave us apple juice, I don't know. I don't really drink apple-flavored beverages very often. But I seem to remember it being always around a colder time of the year. I don't know if it was in autumn or if it was in winter. He must sweat. Yes, I know some of this is a little bit like, Today, Ophir opens the door to their room of their own volition. A rare occurrence their friends will equally be excited and nervous about, and stumbles from its dark depths with a dehydrated wobble in their step. Fumbling for some scrap of paper and tearing off the lid to a pen, Ophir drops onto a stool and begins to sketch. Fervor and ink splatter onto page after page in unsteady strokes. Hours later. After hours, during which friends come over and find Ophir, are relieved to see them out of their room, and then distraught again to find Ophir unable to tear themselves from work, Ophir holds up a final page of formulas and diagrams. Exclaim in triumph. Emmy, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you all up to? Welcome in, Emmy. Welcome in, Spectre and Yakobu. Welcome in, Nefarious. Suretia. Bree. Retro, welcome. You were doing some heal dogs too? Did you have your cute little puppies? Welcome in, True Believer. Welcome, Raiders. For anyone new, welcome in once more. My name is Owlin. I'm a blue dog who likes to give you a cozy place to be. I play through a variety of games, and I try to showcase games you might not have seen before. Today we're doing a special stream. we are showcasing indie developed games from the Choose Wisely Festival, and currently playing through a game called I'm Making a Monster. I hope you all enjoy your stay here with us. Let me see and catch up with everyone. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome in True Believer, Frank, and Mr. DXZ. Welcome, Katia. And Duck, welcome. We just yapped my dog came up for Yule Dogs. Oh my gosh. I bet you have the cutest little doggies. For those who don't know Emily, please go check them out. Well, thank you. Also, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Go check them out. They're doing some Yule Dogs. And play through typically a lot of retro games and spooky games. Redo! Welcome in, Angel Wolf. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome in, Airhammer. Can I pet? You can pet. We got the pet redeem. Also, thank you for the follow. I super appreciate that. We are hoping to hit 4,000 followers by the end of the year, and I really appreciate that follow. Thank you. Hi, Retro. It has been a while. Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. Oh, what bad timing. We didn't snooze it. We'll wait for you all. Thank you for the raid again, Emmy. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Such unfortunate timing. So as I see someone I knew in Yule Dogs. Oh yeah, I think I need to see your VOD. I want to see what your little doggies were maybe dressed up in. We're the only two people using the category. I mean, it's been kind of hush-hush, hasn't it? So I think it'd be kind of hard to see a lot in there. But I couldn't resist. It was like, it's for doggies! And I was like, I'm a dog! Ochi, thank you for gifting a sub to Emmy. That's super kind of you. And welcome back, everyone! Thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate that. We are hoping to hit 4,000 followers by the end of the year, and I really appreciate those follows. Thank you. Shadow is very photogenic. He's slim and floppy. Oh my gosh, I want to see Shadow. Yeah, Jade, you really get sub to Emmy. And again, if y'all haven't checked out Emmy, go check them out. Last scene, playing through showing off their cute little doggy, and doing Yule Dogs as well. Typically play a lot of retro games, and horror adjacent ones at that. Please go check them out and give them a lot of love. Cheer, party, cheer. Cheer, cheer, cheer. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, thank you. We've been checking out a lot of different indie games. I'm participating in 4 different events this month for the Southeast Asia Games Onward, Choose Wisely Festival, Latin American Games Showcase, as well as women-led games. So we've been celebrating a bunch of indie devs by showcasing their games throughout the month of December. I'll also be doing special giveaways for a few of the games, courtesy of the devs. And I also, because it's December, have a special advent calendar we're doing, where we're giving away games for all you pizza pups. So we'll run a raffle for that later on in the stream. How far are you away from 4,000? Just curious. I think we need maybe, I don't know, 80 more? Could be a little closer now. I haven't checked too closely. But if you do look in the About page, I think it shows the latest tally there. It's always kind of hard to say, because sometimes you get a follow and then you lose a follow. So close to 4K, yeah! And no orb dogs. Glad to hear that. I was grinding an FF8. Oh, I love Final Fantasy VIII. I know it's a kind of black sheep of the Final Fantasy series, but I think it's a really fun rom-com kind of experience. But yeah, thank you all again so much for the follows, and Emmy, thank you so much again for the raid. I need to see your VOD. I want to see your cute doggy. You see Shadow. But yeah, if y'all looking for some place to vibe, we'd love to have you here. We're just playing through, admittedly a kind of sad game right now. This game is about someone trying to process their grief with loss, but hopefully we'll have a little more of an upbeat game later on. We were playing through, a lot of today's games were actually about thriller, mystery, and thriller, mystery, and a little bit of romance. Mostly murder mystery kind of games, so also horror adjacent. Can you show everyone Baby and Princess? Oh yeah, I have 2 doggies too. Let me go grab them. You can see them here. They're actually in the bottom corner there, but I'll make them bigger on the screen for you all. I have so many sources here. Here we go. These are my doggies, Baby and Princess. Dressed up for the Yule dogs. Baby is the cattle dog on the left, and Princess is the border collie on the right. Yeah, Baby and Princess. Thank you, Toshiro and Chi. They're my little sweet ones. Yes, thank you, Nuggie. They're adorable. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Baby can be a little mischievous sometimes. Sometimes I gotta step away from stream because she'll be a little naughty, as cattle dogs do when they don't have enough attention. Toshiro, thank you for the giant stance. Concerned baby, concerned princess. I don't know how accurate the translation is on the subtitles, but it seems to pick up what you're saying really well. Ah, yes. I actually hear we do have a mixed community here. We have about half of our viewers are English speaking and the other half are Japanese. And the Japanese viewers tend to tell me that it's actually one of the most accurate translations. The other, like, free translations tend to say some funny things. Pet, pet, pet. Nade, nade. Hi, Barrelin. Welcome in. Cute dogs. Thank you. Yeah, those are my doggies, Baby and Princess. I love them to bits. Although they don't know how loud they bark sometimes because they're both deaf. But that doesn't stop them from being very special to me. Alright, we're gonna put them in the corner there. I love that game. Very interesting in some parts. They're so cute. Thank you, Retro. Yeah, we've been, just to showcase a little bit, we've been playing through a bunch of these different games today for Choose Wisely Festival. We'll be doing a few more of those throughout the month of December. What do you use? I'm using PowerPoint, actually. Funny enough. You're welcome. Thank you, Retro. Rico, thank you too for the 5-minute warning. Thank you. Dani-san, Honyaku wa ii desu ne? Ii desu ka, Dani-san? The translation's okay. I have 2 cats, an orange one named Pout Baby, and a white and black one named Inora Lizzie Ratley. Oh my goodness. What unique names. Or Izora, sorry, Izora. By the way, have you seen the Game Awards? You know what, funnily enough, no, I haven't seen the Game Awards. I am an official co-streamer and was officially co-streaming the Latin Game Showcase, Latin American Game Showcase, and then also the Women-led Game Showcase. I was official co-streamer for those 2. But I didn't get around to checking out the actual Game Awards just yet. Yes, correct, Yakubo. Oh yeah, so our guy right here, I think he lost one of his best friends or something. Or they lost one of their best friends. And they're trying to deal with their grief. That's okay. I hope you get to see it soon. Yeah, I think maybe I might try to, like, I don't know if I can officially restream it because I think you had to apply for that. I tend to be very diligent about what is appropriate to showcase and what isn't. But maybe I'll watch it later and then have a little chat about it. I never would consider that. Yeah, one of my good friends actually told me about it. She was using it, they were using for French translations, and then our mutual friend told us both about it. So it was really cool. Yeah, here, I always forget to mention it, but we do tend to celebrate other cultures. Like we love to learn and share more, like English, Japanese, French, Brazilian. So that's why I like doing these kind of showcases on different games, because I get to, you know, uplift devs from all around the world, especially from places you don't normally hear about. We're gonna exclaim in triumph. I think we figured out the formulas. Yes, they say, it can be done. Ophir almost bounces up from the stool, but they lack the energy or coordination. Instead, they settle for lifting the page up, beaming at their work. What can be done? You're trying to learn Japanese? Oh, well, we'd love to have you here. We do, again, we do a lot of celebration of culture and language learning. And we always try to, you know, learn from each other. It's really fun. I think Twitch is a really cool place that it offers that ability for us to connect that way. It's like being able to be immersed without having to get a plane ticket and go travel really far. It's great to react and chat about it. So enjoyable every December. Yeah, I actually didn't think about it for this year, so I had to remember for next year and see if I can apply to be an official co-streamer for it. Again, I'm kind of a stickler for, like, you know, making sure I do things properly. Uh-oh. Ophir jumps at the sound, almost falling over in the process. They had not noticed that a friend had crept into their kitchen while they had worked. Abella leans out from the doorway, mixing bowl in hand, trying to hide her worry behind a smile. Definitely. That was such a cute little one. The little blip. Yeah, we got to watch and react to a lot of the games again from women-led games and Latin American Games Showcase. Those are really cool. There was a game where you get to be a llama, and I was like, that's amazing. Ophir does not try to hide their rising excitement. Oh, Abella, they say. I'm gonna make something unlike anything I've ever made before. Abella continues stirring, waiting. She has played this game before. Make something beautiful. Make something horrific. Make something redemptive. Make something reprehensible. It's all good, Retro. Glad to see you again. Hope to see you again next time. Thanks for dropping by. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and sleep well. Make something beautiful. I'm making, Ophir continues, something beautiful. Abella raises an eyebrow. Tell her the truth. I'm making a monster. The end. Oh look, speaking of doggies, we're doggies. Thank you for playing. Consider a wish list? We hope you enjoyed this prologue to making a monster. Please leave a review letting us know what you think. Wishlisting helps us gain visibility and sends you a notification when the game launches. We're a two-person team. Help feed our dogs. Cute doggies. Yeah, this is a two-person team from Canada, they said. But yeah, thank you to Zorky Studios for providing us a copy of this. We're getting some early access to look at this. The official demo will be out in a few days, and you can check it out. Again, at the beginning of this demo, they did say it's worth replaying several times so you can check out the different options and see how it, you know, it unfolds and the story changes a little bit. But yeah, I do have another game to showcase today, so I'm going to go ahead and swap us over to that.